Live.
I thought he was saying all this shit for like the bad.
We're live.
You know?
Oh, I did to that. But
I know.
They're on paper.
You got to get the. I like the Arizonas. I know you got some trouble with the alumni, but I like the Arizona sweatshirt that just says cats on it. What the coach was wearing yesterday.
People have offered as a peace offering. I will not take it.
From who?
Like different stoolies.
I mean,
that are Arizona people.
Basically, no one knows what the hell you're talking about.
No one.
Besides us.
Great.
I know. But you know, everyone knows what you're talking about when you talk about Fair Harbor. This podcast is brought to you by Fair Harbor, makers of the world's most comfortable swimwear. I brought my stuff home last night. Absolutely fantastic. Did you bring your stuff home?
I have one thing home and I have one thing here.
Love that. Smart by you. Keep in here. We should do a Fair Harbor Day.
I love that.
We all wear it.
Absolutely.
Did you get your stuff yet?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Jeans, the t-shirt. I got a dress shirt. I'm waiting on the summer stuff.
I love it. I love it. Spring is right around the corner, we hope. And if your closet's feeling a little tired, Fair Harbor's got you covered. They make insanely comfortable, everyday pieces you actually want to wear. From their best-selling swim trunks to their unbelievable soft hoodies, you can't go wrong. Head to fairharborclothing.com and use code PIX20 for 20% off your full price order now through February 28th. Once again, that's Fair Harbor, HARBOR clothing.com for 20% off. And make sure you use promo code PIX20 so they know we sent you. Shout out to Fair Harbor. All right. I want to do a little cleanup of the NFL real fast. A little cleanup. These talk shows, imagine winning the Super Bowl and you have people saying that I think Ryan Clark, which again, he just has some crazy takes. He said 8 quarterbacks are better than Sam Darnold in the NFC.
It's just like,
why can't we let a
guy
fucking guy
winning the Super Bowl?
Enjoy a Super Bowl? And even Che today said like it's the worst quarterback to win a Super Bowl since like Roethlisberger or something.
Dude, Roethlisberger
was pretty good.
He's going to be
but
a Hall of Famer.
Regardless, it's like Sam Darnold is 28-6. 28-6 in the last 2 years in the regular season. And now with the postseason, whatever that is now.
Yeah.
Add 4 and that is what are we doing here? With 2 different teams, why can't we just let the fucking guy win a Super Bowl? And he didn't turn the ball over once in the Super Bowl. He also
playoffs.
Yeah, and people don't realize he also like won them that game against the Rams. Like he was the reason they won.
Yeah.
Like obviously, like because someone was even like, well, he has the offensive player of the year on the team. Who's throwing it to him? I just don't get it. It makes me mad.
So you're mad that people are shitting on Sam Darnold.
They're trying to diminish what he's doing. And it's like,
yeah, it's just
is that what Super Bowl? He didn't win it in like a Trent Dilfer fashion. Like he played pretty.
It wasn't Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
No.
Like, it's just
Peyton Manning was on the other side of the football. Peyton Manning was fucking Drake May.
Yes.
Bad
yes.
Peyton Manning.
And like Peyton Manning, yes, the Broncos won literally not 1 ounce of Peyton Manning.
Also, have people watched Jalen Hurts lately? Like we talk about like one of the worst. You want to talk about a bad quarterback to win a Super Bowl?
Yes, and it's just like, and also with more weapons.
Yeah.
But I just don't understand why you're gonna sit because even Orlovsky was like, I can name one better than him in the NFC right now, and it was Stafford. Like, which is fine. Stafford is better than
that's fair.
Than Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
But like he was saying Dak, he was saying Hurts, he said Love, he said
I'd still probably take Dak over him.
See, that's crazy.
And I'd still probably take Hurts.
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question before you go.
Yeah.
He's been in the league for 10 years. 10. Dak. He has done dick. At what point do we be like, maybe Sam Darnold is better than
Sam Darnold's pretty good.
I think Sam
he's
Darnold's
definitely
better
pretty
than
good. But I think the other part of it, too, is like the more and more like you watch this stuff, I think a lot of these guys are just looking for the reaction.
Of course.
And that, like, I think feeding into it, and that's it's our job as well. But like, it's just there's some guys that are so obvious they don't believe what they're talking about. You know, like the wow factor.
No, I understand.
I always felt
that.
like Kellerman was like that. Jim Rome, Stephen A. Like a lot of these guys are like just get you infuriated, and they're doing their job. They
tell-
don't
there's-
believe what they're saying.
Jay believes what he's saying.
What did Shay say? He has how many?
He's the worst quarterback to win a Super
Yeah, but he
Bowl
won
since
one.
Roethlisberger.
Also, so he won
I
one.
don't-
So
I
what-
don't- I don't understand what that means.
No. He said performance.
Before, oh,
Oh,
That's a lot different
know
than
he said
player.
performance.
okay, all right,
Like
good.
in the Super Bowl?
Like winning performance, worst winning performance since.
How is
But
Peyton
so
Manning?
what?
but what did he do
the
bad?
game didn't dictate for
It was
him
more
to
that he
do
just
too
didn't
much.
do much.
What are they
How do
supposed
you
to do?
do
Take the ball out of Walker's hands?
Right.
Like the defense
And
isn't
also they
supposed to
like,
score.
and not
Maybe the
turn
game
the
was
ball
to
over.
not turn it over. He didn't turn it over. That was
And
his-
didn't
that
get
was-
sacked.
I don't know.
He was
You don't-
getting out of the way. Like,
you don't
it's just-
then we got a lot of guys who are going to go down as legends who might not ever win a Super Bowl that we're watching right now. You don't apologize for winning a Super Bowl, no matter how you did it.
But 8, when I saw 8, and then there was someone was named like 5, I'm like, now there's 5 better quarterbacks than him. Like, he literally has been, he's been unbelievable the last 2 years. He has. There's no denying he
What's
hasn't
his
been
record in the
unbelievable.
last two? Like
28-6.
all things considered, including the playoffs?
No, so then it would be 32 and
Yeah, with the
7.
Super Bowl.
32
Pretty
and
impressive.
7. Or 31-7.
Peyton Manning, by the way, 141 yards, no touchdowns, and an interception in that Super Bowl.
Well, that's why I would disagree.
was after Roethlisberger, right?
Definitely worse than
Hold on.
Like-
Also, how about Brady in the Rams game? 21 of 35, 262, no touchdowns and a pick.
That's also worse. So what's Che? So then that's I didn't see this coming from Che, but that's just wrong.
I know. Everyone's been wrong. Everyone's just been shitting on Sam Darnold for winning the Super Bowl, where it's like, what are we doing here? He played unbelievable. He played great in the – he literally, like I said, before you got here, Ev, he won the Rams game. He was
Yeah, he played great.
ridiculous in that game, and you needed him to win. It wasn't like his defense carried him the whole time. Anyone's defense carried him the whole time, it was fucking Patriots.
I fall kind of in the middle because I do think there's always kind of like you win the Super Bowl and you instantly like it's like, oh, you're top 5 or whatever. Like he's not top 5.
No, he's not top 5.
He's not a top
He's
5.
top 10 1,000%. 1,000%.
Probably at,
That's
like-
crazy if he's
He's
not.
in like the 9.
I think,
What are you
I
saying?
think
Okay.
he's like. I don't think he's like.
I think he's
bona fide top.
bona fide
I think
top
he's like
10
on that
NFL.
fringe.
I
think
put
he's
him
on
like
the-
somewhere in the 9-10 range.
Yeah, I think he's on the.
I think
10
that's
fringe.
totally fair.
I think it's not fair to have him outside the 10. I actually don't think
Because your
but to win a
situation
game-
still has to matter. So
With your life
Like,
on the
you can't-
line to
you
win a
can't-
game, you're taking them top 10?
you can't grade everybody equally when the parts they're playing with.
But I also think you can when you've done it with 2 different teams. Like last year, he did it with a team, and look what happened to that team this year.
Sure,
They
but
fucking sucked.
But also they went from like solid quarterback to like the worst.
Not solid. I think he's very he's very fucking good.
He's
Name
good.
the
He's
top
good.
10 then. Name the
Vikings
top 10.
thing
All right,
is
well, no,
damning.
I think the better way to do it is this, to Ev's point of equal. If you're setting up a Madden matchup, so to speak, in a real NFL game where it's equal, the offense is going to be 85, the defense is going to be 85, special teams is 85. Each team grades out the same. You have a life on your line. You're playing the exact same team. The Vegas DraftKings line is fucking pick 'em when they set this game. Your life is on the line. Both teams are truthfully equal. What's your draft picks in terms of quarterbacks? No brainers are.
Stop the 4. Don't even do the 4. 4 we know. 5,
Yeah, okay.
5 we know. Go from 6. Stafford's 5. So let's go 6.
It's honestly, I think the big debates are some of the younger
With
guys.
a game on my
because
game, life on the line, equal matchups, and my quarterback's got to perform. I'm probably still taking Dak over
I'm not.
over Darnold.
Oh, I'm not.
I'm not
I'm
at
not
all.
taking Dak. See, I think it's crazy. That there's so many names I'm going before Dak. How is he the 6th name?
Yeah.
I don't know why I did.
There's like
He
6
brought him
other
up
guys.
I'll
before.
say this.
Now I'm trying to
I
run
go
through.
Darnold over Lawrence. I go Darnold over Lawrence.
Of course you have to.
How about Baker?
I think you
I
have
go Darnold
to.
over Baker right now, based off of
Baker
like,
also.
Baker actually think is the closest.
Are we gonna
comp.
like?
I put them in a very.
Baker
similar-
has unbelievable weapons as well when they're healthy. Like that's where
I'm just throwing out names that I think are.
just like.
I sure have bias. I'd go Love still over Darnold.
And that one I actually
Easily.
I don't think it's easily. I think it's close.
I think it's
him
very
and
close.
Darnold are
In fact,
very
I don't know if
close.
I do that.
I don't know if I
Very
would
close.
either. But right now, like, I think it's very fucking close.
I don't have an issue with Love.
I think Jalen Hurts. I would rather. Darnold.
I'd probably go Darnold over Goff.
I'd rather
at this
Jalen
point.
over-
I don't like what I've seen.
I'd rather
with Goff.
Darnold over Goff.
I think he's slightly has like just surpassed him. They're like similar
I think he's nudged
type
Goff.
guys, but I think Darnold is maybe like
Got
slightly
a little more mobility.
Well, also, I think it's at this point Darnold's still significantly younger.
Yeah.
Like, decent-
Yeah,
No, this is for
Exactly.
one game though, right?
yeah.
For one game,
So for one game, I take Goff right now.
I
I
think
understand.
that's very close as well.
I understand.
But let me ask you a question.
I think it's close.
He also has unbelievable
So many
weapons.
weapons.
So
That's
it's
why I think
not like Darnold has less weapons than.
No.
Better defense.
Yeah.
But
The defense matters.
What about,
it does, but it's
I
also
think
like.
the best defense and the best receiver helps a lot.
What about his?
But he's made like he wasn't the best receiver until this year.
But he had the best receiver last year.
He was incredible last year.
Yeah, but he wasn't the best.
But it's only just
receiver
because he's 20. He just started.
But just also Darnold's good. Like he's also very good.
It's not saying that he's not like top 7. Is not saying like he's not good. I just think we're like you're.
No, I didn't say that. I never said that. I say he's in the top
10
I
quarterback.
say he's in the top 10. You guys say it's fringe.
I think he's fringe. Yeah.
I don't think it's fringe. I think it's solidified.
I think he's firmly in the top 10.
What about Caleb?
No.
I really Darnold.
Right now,
One
Darnold.
game?
I've seen Caleb. What he's what we're just gonna all of a sudden wash away everything he's done.
I mean, Caleb leveled up this year for sure. I just think Darnold.
And so did he. That's
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Where it's like
Game on the line.
It's
I want him over Hurts for
It's
sure.
like steadier versus kind of like higher ceiling.
exactly you want steady in
Would
the
you say
one
Bosco?
game.
Also,
I
it's really
might
one
want
quarter.
high- but yeah, you might want higher
yeah.
ceiling.
There's also some really bad mistakes that he made in the playoffs.
But I mean, so does Darnold's made.
I mean, no mistakes in the playoffs.
I'm saying he led the league in turnovers.
Brock Purdy.
He had an incredible playoffs. He had
Brock Purdy,
an
the
awesome-
argument
is
here?
important.
I actually think Brock Purdy's better.
I think Darnold's better than Purdy.
I like Purdy.
Like Purdy, the playmaking, especially this season when he came, like the playmaking is just insane. They couldn't stop anybody.
But that's
He's a
why I
good player.
put
He's a
it.
good
That's
player.
why I did the comparison I did because I'm saying like good defense. Darnold obviously has a world class defense, so you have to equate in that your defense is good. They're not going to kill you, but you also need to score against. Like you're going to need to make some plays because your defense is.
But he did that in those Rams games.
I agree, yeah, but that's why there's some guys I would still take over him
What about Drake May?
because he has a world class defense right now, and that's what.
Throwing it away off one game.
I-
He was second MVP.
not one game.
fair,
though.
Rev.
What about the
Sure,
whole playoffs.
Sure,
what about the last 3 games?
Also,
Sure.
going
He
into
sucked.
the playoffs too.
Whether
and schedule, and I think yes, Darnold right now is better. But
I can't right now
Do I think
take
I think Drake
one
May is
game,
going
I
to be better.
Because then even like a Lawrence, Lawrence had a better season.
Yeah.
He had a better individual season.
Yeah,
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 but
he did.
That's what I think all those guys I think him actually
They're all close.
Lawrence I would take over like Baker I think right now and Goff even.
I just think
He's
there's
more mobile.
I think there's more guys that could put a team like in a game like that where you have to make plays or a quarterback has to play out of his world. I trust more guys than Darnold. Like there's guys I would take ahead of Darnold, and that's not a knock.
But that's what I just don't get because he did have to play out of his mind in the game before. Like this game, he literally didn't have to.
Didn't call for him to
situations do change. Like if he needs to score a touchdown, maybe it's different. This game, they didn't need to do shit. They had to score literally a field goal. They felt when it was 12-0, it felt like it was 35-0. Yeah. So it's like they're
I'm not
at that
gonna
point
go
you
down
become
I know everybody was like the Seahawks
become a
would've won
game
that.
manager at that point.
Seahawks would have won that game 100 out of 100 times based off what everybody says, and that's probably true. The defense was great. What I will say though is it was interesting that the Pats, when you don't put a team away and give them a little life, the Pats did have enough. Seattle kept settling for field goals.
In the fourth quarter,
Pats were alive.
9
for
minutes
sure,
to go,
yeah.
the Pats had a chance to come back and be in that game.
Yeah, so I didn't think they were ever alive. Even watching
did.
it, like you felt just because you've watched them do before with Tom Brady, but like we talked about it yesterday, it just felt like they were still dead. But that's what I'm saying. Like Darnold just became what he had to do. He's like, don't turn a ball over, become a game manager at this point because my defense is playing that well. I just don't like the disrespect, like the day after the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's
where this
it's
guy
unnecessary.
has been good, really good for the past 2 years. It's not like it was all of a sudden this guy all of a sudden was great.
I think it's that. I think it's just a like kind of a fight back reaction to when someone wins. Like last year, like Hurts won and immediately is he top like 3, 4, 5? And I think people people push back almost too far on that sentiment.
Yeah.
It's instantly people say, "Oh, Darnold's like the number 5, number 6," and it's like,
And that's
no,
not
he's
true.
Not.
I'm
He's
not
just
saying
not.
5 or 6, but I was like 10. I think is fine. 9 to 10 is fine. Just when you start to get to 11, I don't believe that. But then the other part of this was people were saying that the Pats are in a top 5 team in the AFC next year. True or false?
It's tough to grade because they have all that cap space. I don't know what they're going to do.
The defense
Right
is
now,
gonna
no,
be
it's
good.
right
It's gonna
now.
look a whole lot different.
I know, but it's right this second.
Well, that's stupid.
I don't know.
I mean, that's what they were talking.
I know, but that's so. Okay, I'll add.
But
to
it's
your
not
thing.
like that
It's stupid
but it's not-
conversation.
It's not that different. It's not that different.
Could be they
Not really. They
want
have
to get a couple
young-
offensive pieces. I mean,
Yeah, but like what? This is the NFL. What team is completely different than next year?
I mean,
No.
Seattle wouldn't have a Super Bowl quarterback.
A ton.
Quarterback, yeah, but
What team is different?
this quarterback, they already have.
I know
the
you said
quarterback.
top 5. Seattle wouldn't have been a top 5
But when you
team.
say, like, what-
They didn't have a
Added-
quarterback though. This team has it. We're talking about the Patriots. They have a quarterback.
I
They're
know,
not
but
gonna
these
change
other
the
teams in the
quarterback.
conference, though, if you're going to rank top 5, then I have to think the other teams too.
I would think the top 5 teams already have their quarterback.
I would have said that about last year, and I would have been wrong because the Seattle went and got Darnold.
I was going to say the only thing
That's
is the
one
pushback,
outlier.
But the pushback on that is like you looked at like the Jags and the Pats were in the gutter last year, and they were two of the
100%.
best teams in the conference.
I don't know.
I know.
And they both had the same. They had the same quarterbacks they had last year.
I know,
both
but
had
that's
much
part of
better
the.
seasons.
That would be part of the conversation.
I think with their defense,
Sure,
it's
I mean,
hard to see them fall super.
Yeah,
like
I
it's
mean-
hard to see them fall like off the wayside just because their defense
And their schedule gets harder.
should be
so-
good again. At minimum, the defense should be good.
Yeah.
The offense, we'll see.
The O-line is a big.
That's going to be their like number one priority is that we fix the O line. It has to be.
Gotta figure out the
That's going to have to be where the money goes. I mean,
There's a lot of questions in the AFC though. You don't know what the Chiefs
100%.
Chiefs over. Is
Exactly
it, like,
why the
like,
question was asked, because there's a lot of teams that didn't make the playoffs this year that are very good.
Bills are going to be a new coach,
How do
obviously.
they pivot?
What?
more.
Baltimore new coach, obviously.
Yeah.
Steelers.
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 Chargers,
Well, the
maybe
Steelers
a
weren't
healthy
ever
O-line.
in
The Chargers
top
should be
five,
better.
though.
Chargers are interesting.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking
Denver is
at
still
more-
going to be very much there.
Yeah, was Denver a 1 year? Yeah.
But Denver wasn't. That's his second year in a row.
Second year in a row they were good. That's a good point. This is just a lot of questions.
Um,
Can the Jets put it together?
Nope.
Probably not.
last night college basketball. I don't know, man. This fucking guy doesn't play. How can you say Kansas is a championship team when this guy can't put together 2 games in a row?
Crazy they won.
Because they're really fucking good. With him, they are a championship contender.
Maybe he will when the bell rings. Like maybe when it's actually.
That was the bell, though.
This
you're playing
was
the
like
number 1 team in the
at
country
home.
at home.
I know, but it's not the tournament.
But that's a big spotlight
That's
game.
hard to.
I actually
also,
think
the
he's
tournament's
got-
the tournament's close.
Clemmer, if you can believe, I actually think he's got less motivation to play in the tournament.
Right.
That makes sense.
Right, you're so much
'Cause
closer to
it's
the
so
draft.
close to the draft.
Yeah.
It's like you've already seen.
and when this
I
happens,
could see him checking completely.
People
out
have
of
been
the
saying it's his
tournament.
agent. His agent is like
I don't
pushing him to not
fucking
play.
think
That
I think
it's
that's
the
speculation.
flu.
Yeah, of course.
Man,
I'll say though,
speculation.
every time this happens, the AD is on the floor with him. His parents are there. Like it's always like a group.
He also was warming
fucking
up
decision.
with the flu. That's not when I want a guy warming up.
He gave it a go. They
Everyone
claimed.
does.
And there was a report from the Barstool, Arizona thing that now Kansas cleared it up. An AD or some staffer tweeted it. They were zooming in on the guy's text. That guy is what I used to. He's a contracted to work the clock or some shit.
Yeah.
Like whatever. But he was texting somebody like
Do something.
Bill said fuck him at practice or something like that. Like
Oh, in the warm up, they were like,
Yeah, I don't know.
If you're gonna half-ass it, then fuck off. Basically,
Tate had a pretty good take. He thought that Kansas is now kind of rallying, not against, but almost kind of hey, we're still good.
Like we got. We all we need.
Yeah,
they
and
know-
I'll tell you what,
They know because he hasn't played.
they ain't fucking deep. Kansas is scary thin.
I know.
It's 6 guys in the rotation.
they
It's like
played-
7
Beat the
guys in the
fucking best
rotation.
team.
They got
2 of them played 5 minutes or 7 minutes.
yeah, they basically played 6 guys yesterday.
Yeah, they're super thin.
But they were
When you
they got
Peterson
guys
at
still,
7,
man.
you
Trey
only need-
White.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I mean, they can all
Badinga,
play. Yeah.
Dunga.
Even
The
though
council
Marco
was
Jackson,
6 for $1 million last
It was
night.
Marco
like
Jackson
6 or
comes
25
in
or something?
sometimes.
What?
Marco Jackson comes in and helps sometimes, but it's just I think this is on the kid. I don't think the agent's coming in and saying don't play. Why wouldn't you play? It doesn't make any sense. If he wouldn't play at all, then I'd sit him down for the whole season. Why would you not play?
Sorry. I really
You're
wanted to
at
see him
home.
play.
Yeah, of course you're at home against the number 1 team, and it was just it's so frustrating to this fucking kid not to play. I especially the flu.
That was a joke when I saw it.
So many people play sick.
That was a fake tweet when I saw it.
I know.
No, come on.
Jordan never did.
No, he didn't.
That was a great environment, though. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Ev tweeted. I've been
That
once.
truly impacted the game. The fans impacted the game.
100%.
1,000%. Ev tweeted it's like a bucket list. I went once. I went Kansas against Kansas State. It's the loudest building I've ever been in.
I think I tweet it I end up tweeting it once a year, unironically.
Yeah.
It just catches me when I'm watching one of their games, a big home game. And I'm just
The Monday night though is insane.
incredible.
What's the record now?
40 or 39?
Undefeated. Never lost on big Monday night.
I saw another stat today. They beat Iowa State when they were 16-0 this season. Is that correct?
Probably.
Can we look that up? Double check
Blew
me.
them out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That was a boat race.
He's now beaten 2 undefeated teams post 15-0. They're the only team to do that in a season or something like that. Self is just it's
Insanely good
fucking
coach.
nuts.
Did
And
Peterson play in that game?
He didn't play versus Duke.
He played versus Ohio State.
There's 4 teams that are really fucking good he didn't play against. And I don't know.
Hold on. I don't think he played in the UConn game, did he?
No, UConn didn't play either.
UConn didn't even play. Let's see if we play the Iowa State game. When was that game? They won by 21. He played in that game. He had 16. Not a good game from him.
But yeah, it's just frustrating. It's frustrating. How can you trust this team in March when the guy can't? Because those are you're playing one day, like Thursday, Saturday, or Friday, Sunday. This guy can't play Saturday and Monday.
The thing too is you question like a little bit of like a fair weather type thing. You know, like if the going's good in the NBA, you worry like NBA is chances are he's gonna be on a bad team, so you worry about like his makeup as well. Like if you checked out on an unbelievable Kansas team
100%.
when you were getting paid, like you want to play a back-to-back when you're playing for fucking Indianapolis or Toronto if they're bad.
You have all these other guys in Debanza, Boozer, Wilson all playing every single game, like unless you're hurt, because that's what you want out of a guy. Also, some NBA, I saw someone say an NBA scout was like, "Oh, it doesn't really matter." It's like it definitely matters.
I kind of don't think it matters that much.
I think if you're a coach and you're like, and you don't know, unless you know specifically, like this is not his decision or it's this, fine. But like,
I think a lot of games he really was hurt, and I do think there's like a different mindset where like when you're a pro, you're a pro. Like Jalen Johnson's a star. He just quit in the middle of a Duke season. He literally just quit for he was healthy. He's a star in the NBA.
1,000%.
And that's just an example of like I mean, Kyrie had an injury. He played like 8 games at Duke. Number one pick.
But that was an injury.
Marcus Smart had a lot of.
This guy's he's sick. He's warming up.
One game because he was sick.
Not one, but it's the biggest game.
But he's been injured.
Yes, but I'm talking about this game. He was sick.
Again, don't love it, but it's
of course
weird.
you can't. No one can love. That's crazy.
It's a huge game, but at the same time, like it's one.
I think it matters, but it can be pushed away. But like,
of course it can be pushed
you're
away.
gonna
But it's also like
if I'm drafting a guy, top 3, top 2, whatever, number 1. I'm gonna sit down and make sure this guy's mind's right.
Sure.
You gotta make sure this guy's a gamer, and whether
he's obviously not.
Is this
right
legitimate
now.
or not?
Then the
That's
game
where it
before,
can matter.
he like literally just rips he just wins the game for them.
It's so
It's like
frustrating
three
because
huge,
he's
huge threes.
unbelievable.
But then also the game before that, he was winning. He scored 18 points in half, and then stopped playing the second half because of cramps.
How do the coaches and teammates react to him?
Probably pissed the fuck off.
No, like how are they reacting publicly?
Self looks
weird.
Self looks like somebody's pointing a fucking prod in his back.
Literally, like
it's like annoying. Nah, not that bad.
I think it's. I think
he's pissed, but he has to defend him.
But we think internally they're pissed.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
So we think this is like ticky tack stuff. We're pretty sure.
I think he's annoyed, but he knows he can't trash him. So he's going to play with him.
They can win the championship.
It wasn't talked about yesterday until literally 45 minutes before the game.
So they're at Iowa State on Saturday. He's playing?
The flu doesn't last that long.
He'll be playing.
I can tell you that.
He doesn't.
The report I saw that he was.
How can you say he's going to play? You never know.
He was at a bar over the weekend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I saw that. I have no idea if that's real or not. I saw a few tweets about it.
I don't want to look at a guy's body language.
I don't know.
Fine in warm-ups.
How many guys get the flu and you just get an IV before the game and you're like,
I'm sure most. Do you guys remember JD Drew?
Yeah.
So like he's like, I only want to play if I'm 100%. Not 100%. I won't play because I'm not putting the team in the best position to win because I'm not 100%. There's a better option. Do you guys agree with that philosophy, or do you guys think like, especially if you're someone like Darren Peterson, you just got to gut it out because like you're so much better than the option?
I've always had this philosophy. I think it's you be open about it. You tell the team, you tell the coach, hey, I'm banged up. I'm gonna try and give it a go. But if you hide an injury and then you know,
he was always honest, but he's just like, he's like,
as long as you're
I don't want to
open
play
about
because I'm not 100%.
I think it depends player to player.
To me, this is
JD Drew is like a kind of just a guy.
He wasn't a guy. He was one of the best players in baseball.
He was good, but I mean Peterson's like the guy.
Yeah.
But my thing is, injury is different. Sickness, a 70% Darren Peterson is better than everyone.
Better
else
than the option. Yeah.
So my option is you play, and then obviously if he's playing and it's like, all right, this guy's dragging.
He can't do it.
Get him out. That's fine.
But
like
you don't say anything.
But
At
to
least
me,
you tried.
mindset of like you're this good, you're this guy, you should be having to get dragged off the floor. In my opinion, when you're this number one guy,
Yeah,
like,
you
I need to
respect it.
Drag you off the floor, being like, "Hey, we don't need you to play."
I don't want to be that guy, but he's getting Kobe comparisons. Kobe's not sitting for.
No.
You want to be
no.
You want to be Kobe? He ain't sitting.
Absolutely not. I know in the grand scheme of things, like Ev said, it doesn't really matter.
Kobe skipped college altogether.
Yeah, well, you could.
Peterson skipped the game.
All right.
Peterson can't.
I mean, I'm joking. Obviously, I'm
What
joking.
an asshole.
Wait, but no.
But no, he's like half joking. That's a problem.
You know what?
Oh, I know that's a
half
fucking
joking.
joke. He went straight from high school.
But you wonder though, if Peters was around, then he probably would have skipped too.
Yes.
Maybe, yeah.
His heart doesn't seem to be in the college game.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, I think it'd be crazy.
One of these guys would be
Peterson
playing.
spoke at
college.
all? Has Peterson talked about this at all?
No,
I don't think so.
doesn't fucking say a
I
word.
can't
Like,
recall
I don't know
hearing
if they're
him.
required to talk.
No,
Probably
he's
not, especially freshmen. They usually
Yeah.
have interesting rules on
No,
freshmen.
they don't have to say anything. And Self even lied though before the BYU game, and people realized he was like, he didn't even practice Thursday and Friday. It's like someone's like literally showed a picture of him practicing. It's like they're just all. I don't think everyone's communicating either because it's so many lies.
Fascinating, man.
And it's just like they're good. So, and it's more just like for the fans. Like Ev said, like it doesn't matter because in the NBA he could just be really good. Won't give a fuck about this.
Right.
But right this second, it's a ginormous story because we just watched him just not play for his team against the number one team. And
It also hurts some of the other guys on Kansas because, it's like Sandlot. Like, we knew Benny Rodriguez was going to go on to bigger and better things. But for us, this is the biggest game of their lives right now.
Yeah.
So, some of these guys competing for a college championship, that's the ceiling. They might play overseas, but, this is it, and it's a finite experience. So, when you're looking at them, yo, this is all we got. We know you're going to go make millions and do this and do it. But, you got a shot to win a championship.
100%.
What's going on? So it's the same thing I used to say when – guys would transfer, or whatever. It's what more do you want? You're
Yeah.
You're supposed to be in it for the championships. I don't think anybody is anymore.
What it is, though, it's a great storyline moving forward in what has been a really good college basketball season. That's
This college basketball season
Zona falls,
one of the best.
Zona can bleed. All right, it's
The top,
open.
besides Michigan, top 4 teams all lost.
Yeah.
Good. It's
good.
amazing, and then
It's
also
good
lost.
parity
And what I mean, it's we have a 23-1 team, a 22-2 team, another 22. This is the best college basketball
Johnny's
season.
last night have to go to OT to survive.
Johnny's are 9 in a row. They look good.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you can.
That was a drop. That was a come down game.
letdown game for sure.
Yeah.
for sure. And
That's
the
why I
place
like
was,
Miami today.
place was half empty too.
Yeah. Was it?
Yeah, I got videos of it.
I mean, the old Friday to Monday, they were partying all weekend.
Yeah.
The Miami line's great.
Yeah, I like.
Well, let's
I like
talk about the other biggest story.
Wait, real quick. People are jumping all over me last night. The top 6 in the Big 12 right now, standings, is Arizona, Houston, Kansas, Iowa State, Texas Tech, and UCF. I tweeted that these Big 12 quarters feel like Sweet 16 games. People are like, you got UCF in the Sweet 16? Obviously not, shithead. But the point is,
UCF's not bad.
3 of the
They're not
all right,
great, though.
tell me this.
Pretty good.
The 2 in the Big 12 is Houston playing
I hate when you say Houston with a Y.
what am I doing here?
Where you say axe instead of ask. He says Houston
That's
instead of
just
Houston.
Long Island. Ask is like.
So it's all right. So it's Arizona, Iowa State. It's
What are you doing?
Houston can't. What am I fucking this up?
We know.
Kansas, UCF, and then Houston, Texas Tech, or whatever. The matchups are insane.
Well, the fun part is BYU is also a little further down there, and they're
BYU's
100%.
BYU's ass.
Oklahoma State's not terrible.
They're fun to
BYU
watch.
literally can't beat any good teams. They lose to every good team.
Yeah, whatever.
That's
The quarters and the semis for the Big 12 are loaded.
Big 12
loaded.
is.
You're going to tell me in the Big 12 tournament you're not going to want to watch the BYU game?
I don't know. I want to watch.
Right.
But they
Sure.
they cannot. They are not going to get to the Sweet 16. I can tell you that.
That's fine, but in the Big 12 tournament,
Yeah, no, I would 100% watch it. Betty Yako
Yes.
told cannot compete the rest of the season. Played 5 games.
They
Averaged 10
vacate
points.
those wins?
No, they don't. Which
Not
is
vacating them.
kind of bullshit. Where you just had a person.
Said he could
like-
play.
No, I know. I'm not this is it's kind of just crazy.
The
Just
whole thing seems hardly worth it.
They were below 500.
Like, what a fucking shit show for what, 2?
No,
they
no,
went
no,
2 and 3?
They were 3 and 2, right?
3 and 2?
No, hold on. They
think
beat.
they were 2 and 3.
They beat.
They won 3.
Beat A&M.
Beat A&M and Auburn, and I think they only went 2 and 2. They lost to Florida and Tennessee. Who am I
So
missing?
2 and 2?
2 and
It just
2.
was a-
Either way, this seems like a
distraction for no
ton
reason.
of bullshit.
Oh, Missouri. I think we beat Missouri with them.
Yeah, you did. 3 and 2.
Was it worth it? Like, no, right?
Realistically, it wasn't worth
This
it.
seems like a pain in the ass.
I knew it was going to be a messy situation. I would have waited until it was set in stone to get it going. But
Well, they thought they had it with the donor being
know,
the judge.
yeah,
but
so we'll
then-
see.
I
I
think
don't-
also,
you knew it was
I
gonna
actually
be
think
a
the
mess.
outrage. I think the outrage is the reason why he didn't get it. I think he would have
Probably.
just been fine.
Agreed.
Because the
But the-
Baylor isn't the
they-
Baylor guy still playing?
yeah,
He sucks though.
What's going on with that Bailey guy? He's trying to play.
I don't think he's.
they waited. They waited until he was eligible. The rules say he's eligible. He plays. He's no longer eligible. They take him off the court. So, like in Alabama's defense, they abided by the rules.
Did you advise Nate Oates at all on this?
We don't advise on this stuff.
All right.
We're trying to win games.
It was pathetic what they did.
It's
Call
very
it what it is.
pathetic.
I mean, when
He wants to come back to school, get an education.
when Greg
Is he gonna
Sankey,
finish?
when
think
Greg
he'll
Sankey,
finish.
who
Yeah,
was
okay.
like the most rah SEC guy ever, the commissioner is literally like, I don't like this. Like that's
Because the NCAA's
you know.
paying his fucking bills now.
yes, but the SEC is like his. Like he would protect the SEC at all. This is the first time I can ever recall him like going against anything SEC where he's like common sense has got a. I think what they say it was like a justice for common sense was like the quote. I mean, the guy played in the G League. It's crazy, man. Like you
For
can't
three
put,
There's a lot of
you
those
can't put-
guys playing
you can't
like
put
that.
toothpaste back in the tube.
It was like 2 or 3 years in the G League.
That's what I'm saying. Like the guy he'd been out of the.
There's a lot of guys you said, Rico, who's doing this? I thought this was like a
Not like
Oh,
him.
Europeans who've played, it's
European.
messy.
But Europeans
G
they
League
play
is
in the
where it
G
gets.
League.
okay,
The Europeans don't play in the G League. Agreed. So.
okay, but they're getting paid to play European.
Now we got a guy in the NBA coming
but
back.
that's just so
But they
different
play so
than-
young. Like Luka was playing in the Euroleague when he was like 15. Like it's
Yeah.
not. It's
just
not
so
comparable.
different. Like that's just what they're.
shot, he's a
That's just
kid.
what they got going on.
You guys think that people who get shouldn't they make it though? Like, wasn't the rule though? If you get paid to play, then you can't. You don't have.
Well, that was
Never
before
got
they could
paid.
get paid.
Now
Now they can get paid to play.
That's true, I
It's
guess.
different.
So it's the same. Like in
So I
Europe,
guess it
yeah.
does kind of cross the lines, right?
I think once in America you've played any like pro basketball in America, like you're out.
I also think
You can't
that
go back to college.
my thing is if you are have
He
the
left college
like
already.
you have he had the decision to forego the rest of his career.
Yeah.
Like that's unfortunately that's what life is. If I guess besides someone else, if you quit work, you can't come back. I didn't even mean that. That wasn't going to be
Maybe we
the
understand
analogy.
why he's on that side.
It
of
wasn't
things,
going
though.
to be
Maybe
my analogy, but then I was like, oh
He
shit.
has a better understanding.
No, but seriously though, like you
Just verbal notification. Nothing was signed.
Yeah, and he signed. Okay, so he signed something saying, "I'm foregoing my education. I'm going to the draft." It's over after that. You had the decision. That's like the hard part of college. Like I just think that's where it should never ever be able to come back.
Not even going back because they're like now you can go to the draft and see what the deal is and come back. He signed a 2-way NBA contract.
Yeah,
Like if you go to the draft and you don't like how it went or whatever, and you didn't sign anything,
You want to go back?
Back,
Yeah, that's
whatever.
fair.
This man signed
Yeah.
a 2-way
And
NBA
played.
contract and played on the G League.
yeah. And it wasn't like like he got hurt and never played. It was just like
I know Rico, and Rico loves college basketball, and I think he respects
Oh
the
my God.
integrity of the game. And I think if it was any other team, you would be adamant about this.
Do you know how much he'd be down my throat if this was Duke?
Yeah.
Duke would
'Cause
never.
you
they had
love the
class,
game.
but
Because you
Yeah,
love-
I didn't jump all over the Baylor kid. It's a slippery slope.
Baylor kid also like Bediako's a name. Like everyone knew Bediako on Alabama. Like this guy on Baylor, I still don't know his name. What's his name?
Najee, I think
He
is.
sucks. He's got like 3 points, I think, a game. Like Bediako literally was like starting.
Also, Baylor's irrelevant,
And exactly, they're relevant.
which is weird. Yeah.
It just seems bad for college basketball. And I know you love college basketball.
Yeah, I mean, you could say paying the kids is like a.
That's out of the tube. though,
no,
like they were
no,
saying.
I love
That's-
paying the kids.
You got to pay the kids.
I
Because
think there's got to be
it's
more
definitely
rules.
they earn the money.
I know, but it's opened some doors with like. Yeah, I don't know. It's a messy situation. I agree. It's definitely a messy situation, but it's awesome. It's entertainment. So
I have another
I had an NFL thing for later, too.
thought I have to get.
wait,
off.
there was one other one in college.
Oh, I got another college thing I want to ask Rico. But before we get there, out on the course, they're the PGA Tour's best players. Did you see last night the
Hole-in-one.
first hole-in-one? Unbelievable. That was Shipley?
Shipley, Buckeye.
Yeah.
Hole in one.
Hole-in-one. First one. Unbelievable. But in the arena, their prime time in Season 2 of TGL presented by SoFi is back. Lights, camera, action. I'm talking big moments, big personalities, big names in the stands, all on the big screen. Squad versus squad. February 23rd, TGL heats up the arena with doubleheader. That's right. It's 2 matches of primetime golf with Atlanta's Drive, Billy Horschel, Patrick Cantlay, Lucas Glover, and Justin Thomas against Roy McIlroy, Keegan Bradley, Hideki Matsuyama, and Adam Scott, not Madam Scott. Then finishing the night against Los Angeles Golf Clubs, Tommy Fleetwood, Colin Morikawa, Justin Rose, and Sahith Theegala. It's TGL presented by SoFi. Keep it up. It's golf. Tune in on February 23rd at 5 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern on ESPN, ESPN2, and the ESPN app. My God, do you frustrate me so much with this court storm, the storm in the court thing? Because
Talking to
yesterday,
Rico.
yeah, because
I just
yesterday,
got somebody from Arizona is saying, for the record, he warmed up at an early warm up and was 100% fine. His agent is a complete piece of shit and calls the shots.
yeah, I'm sure an Arizona fan's not gonna say the nicest thing about him right now too.
But he did him a favor not playing.
Yeah.
You know, so like,
So Bosco said yesterday that it was like all class by Kansas to not storm the court because they're a real blue blood.
Right, I saw that.
Kansas was winning, like they won the game. They were
Wasn't
winning
like a
with the
buzzer
past
beater, wasn't
5
a-
minutes.
Yeah.
If they buzzer, you don't think they do
they're
that?
making this apples and oranges. Like, you're against fun. There's nothing more I love than court storms. I think you should storm.
That's not
That's not true.
What are you
You
talking
hate
about?
them.
You can't say that if you hate an NC, because I like them more than you because I was a fan of them.
Yeah. If there was nothing you love more than court storms, then you would like.
You
this sport.
want
all of them.
more of them.
love them.
Like more court storming. please.
You said it disgusted you.
Yeah, you did not like this.
Because I'm an expert of the sport and the whole situation. There's levels to it.
But there's things
caveats.
you're far more a fan of.
Not
than
just
Exactly,
like
there's
when you
levels
read
to
when
it.
you read an amendum, it's not just court storms should be allowed, yes or no. There's Article 6.
Actually, I very much agree.
I used to be against it where I don't like I used to not against it, but like I had a little bit of a problem when people were favored in the game and unranked. Let's say so you were like 20, you
Yeah.
were like a good team, but you were like 30th, so you're not ranked. There's no little number next to you. But you're favored. We all know how that goes.
Alabama right now, actually.
Oh no.
Yeah, right. Something
yeah.
like that. If they're favored by 3.5 against Auburn or somebody and storm the court, it's like, well, you can't really storm because I've gone away from that. Just go have fun, truthfully. But there's certain programs that like you don't storm. You just don't storm. And the people were sending the Duke video from way back in the day. I'm like, they're like, what about this? I'm like, it's not a Duke Carolina thing. I don't think Duke should have stormed then either against Virginia Tech when they win that half court shot. Granted, it's in the moment. You let it take it. Kansas, Duke, Kentucky, North Carolina, UConn. Off the top of my head are the definite 5. You don't storm. They storm against you.
I just think
That's just where I'm at. That's where I'm
I
at.
think a buzzer beater is totally
Go nuts
that's
in
the levels thing.
Go crazy with the clips. Go crazy at the bars. You don't storm.
Clips.
It's
The
a
clips
compliment
are the clips
to
of the storm in the
Carolina.
court.
It's a compliment to Carolina.
I don't think it is. I think you hate fun.
Where are you at to the fact that this video of somebody getting punched in the face just doesn't exist?
Oh, that's a lie.
Oh,
yes.
sorry, my coach is getting like bleeding out. And what about the water bottle thrown at Shire?
I've always said you don't throw beverages.
They lost me with the Filipowski. they completely lied about that.
They didn't lie about
He was
this. one.
totally
The coach
foul.
literally
He
had a
also
bloody lip.
lied. He lied about the Dylan Brooks thing, I think.
They lie about.
He was
us.
like, I didn't say anything to him in the handshake line.
You
It's
guys
like,
talking?
Oscar, who is college basketball for? For college students.
yeah.
They should be allowed to have fun if their team wins. Who cares? It's for teenagers. It's supposed to be fun.
a big buzzer beater against a huge rival, especially
Let
as,
them have
as,
fun.
a,
Don't
as
you
a
think
dog.
It's actually the only reason you go to a game. Is
Don't you
to
think
maybe
certain
get that moment.
franchises though and certain brands should be like a standard
In
above?
professional, sure, but not college.
But
College,
if Duke stormed the court against fucking UNC and they're up 10, or even if they like against Cal, yes, I'd be like, this is lame. That's
You're paying
embarrassing.
so much money to go to that school. This is a nice memory they're gonna have the rest of their lives.
Also, sometimes these guys,
It's a good thing.
Sometimes they don't storm the court because the school's so good at stopping them, and because they don't want to get fined.
Yeah.
Get fined for every time you storm the court.
You do?
6 figures.
A lot of money.
Carolina,
Yeah,
Carolina going into that game and
So
storm-
SEC,
I didn't know that.
the
Really?
SEC doesn't storm the
makes
court
it look like they didn't expect to win. Carolina should always expect to win against
They
Duke.
say it's like a hazard.
Oh, get out of here.
It is scary. Again, it's
Sure,
scary.
I'm
They
sure
have gotten
it is.
crazy with it. I remember even like I was a part of one at Ohio State. We beat Michigan State when they were number 1, and it almost made it lame because they like held everyone off for like a solid like 30 seconds.
Yeah, yeah,
And then sort of takes a little bit of the flair out of it.
yeah.
But how long
Wait,
did that
sorry.
happen? Ev?
UNC got fined
10 years ago?
50K.
Probably 20. Yeah, like winter 2018.
And that's a memory you will have forever.
It was great. I mean, we also
It's a good thing.
when the year after when
Ohio State's not a blue blood basketball program.
but,
No, but he had a nice memory he can have forever.
but even in football, we stormed against. We were like 4.5 point underdogs against Michigan at home. Michigan was ranked, I believe, ahead of us, and it was basically like winners, like going to the Big Ten championship game, like going to go to the playoff.
Cool.
And we beat them by like 30, and we rushed the field.
Good for you.
There's trade
Football's
outs.
also different. 'Cause football, one game can mean more.
So UNC got fined 50K, but the SEC has a 500K fine.
Yeah, SEC doesn't do it because it's crazy. Yeah.
Wow.
So because it varies by conference.
Jesus.
Because last year in football, like
Seems a little
Pavia,
ridiculous.
Vandy kept winning those big games, and they were like, "We literally can't. If we have another big game, we're going to be down millions.
Yeah.
We get
That was also part of
another unexpected win at home."
The strategy with the Storm Chasers was like, do you do an SEC school? Because like they're not going to storm because of the 500K
No, you can't.
fine.
And they're so good at it. They
had to
won't.
steer away from
They'll.
They get ready for
They
it.
have extra security. Like they got ropes. They're ready to go. What was your football thing you wanted to say?
Oh, NFL. So there's been talk about the draft picks. Yeah. Right now you can only trade the next 3 years draft picks. And there's been talk some teams want to make it so you can trade the next 5 years draft picks. I didn't know what your guys' feelings
Explain it to me as I'm a moron, and does this help me as a fan or make me more upset?
NBA.
NBA.
Trade picks much further. Like in NBA,
But NBA,
right
you
now,
can't trade back-to-back
you
years.
can trade like a 2031 pick
You
right
can
now. In the
further
NFL,
basically,
you cannot do that.
or you can ruin your team more.
You can hurt your franchise more.
I think it's a horrible idea.
I don't like
Keep it how
2031.
it is.
But,
Oh, yeah.
but you can really put all your chips on the table. You can have it'll create
Will
more
this
trades.
create more big trades for myself?
Yeah.
Potentially.
I could be in.
Maybe.
Ev, this
There's more
Or you
assets
can-
to
or you
trade,
can
so therefore you
tank your
have more
franchise.
trades.
NFL, because
you be
NFL
against
trades are usually ass.
How can you be against this? This is a big poker game, and now certain guys are going to either we decide if they can play or not.
Could hurt parity.
Too far in advance. Yeah,
I do
don't-
hate
think it's
picks where in 2000. I'm like, why? I don't care about these picks.
like
right
trading picks in the NFL 5 years ahead. I think is crazy.
It does get silly too
Why?
because what are the odds that
What do you
GM
mean
is still
why?
going to be
What do you-
there
what do
in
you
5
mean
years?
why? The obvious reason why.
We were trading for a
why
kid
is
that,
obvious.
You're trading for a guy that's
What's
50
What's your
years old.
massive issue with it?
You could really hurt your franchise.
Imploding your team.
That's what you
And other-
sign up for when you're a
other-
GM.
I don't think there should
Other
be any restrictions.
franchises, other
But
franchises imploding.
like I don't think there should be. I'm also anti-rules on a lot of stuff.
You would rather them. You would rather them have like 2039 pick.
Yes, I think you should be able to do whatever you want. But I
can't trade for a
understand
5-year-old.
Ev's point, which is like that also could be a freer, like that could destroy a franchise. I think it's kind of fun.
And
That's
I'm
the
not even
game
saying
you
for like
play.
fun. I'm saying like there's gonna be like dumbass teams with like desperate like GMs who do really
It's
stupid.
literally happened in the NBA. There's a reason
Same
you can't
franchise.
trade back-to-back years of picks because a team did this.
Yeah,
Washington,
do you know who it is?
Ted Leonis.
I actually think Musselman's father was involved.
It's called the Leonis rule, I believe.
It could be.
It's named after him.
I don't know. I think things are pretty good how they are. I just think that would be I just think it's a slippery slope.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
It's
just
just too far into, especially because there will be no like back-to-back thing. So it would be true. Like I don't want to see a team trade their first-round picks for the next 6 years, which you don't think anyone would do that. But then it's like,
Oh, they absolutely. Someone
who knows?
absolutely.
Someone will come along and be bold and
they'll
whoever.
not even come along like
sell out.
they'll do it at the trade deadline, like almost like the Colts this year. Like we finally have a team, maybe,
Correct.
and then they would have given everything up.
Yeah, horrible.
Yeah.
No, that's very. Ev, all your points are really valid. Baseball, though, you can't trade picks at all.
To me, it like protects
That
like
should
the
change.
league.
You should be able to trade.
You can only trade comp picks right
I
now.
don't like
To
that.
be honest, like baseball's so their picks, it's so less than these other. Like the NFL, their picks are so big because they're immediate.
Because they're
impact.
immediate, but I don't know if it is.
It can be big in baseball.
can be big in
Can, but it's just 5 years from then or
Correct.
3 years from then. Like
No, but,
NBA
like,
is like they could start.
Paul Skeens was in the MLB.
That's
2 years.
one
Yeah,
person.
he's a
That's an anomaly. Like that.
Guys usually take 3 years to do. Like
Oh yeah,
the
so
average.
typically I'm talking about the top of the draft though. Like
Yeah.
if the Pirates started shopping that pick
Yes.
in theory, like that would be
100%. But
Thank
it's
you.
just,
Meek's right. He just texted. It's a stipend rule. Ted stipend. I got to Leonis.
it's just like baseball is just like if you get a draft pick, you'd be like, I don't give a fuck about a draft pick. Like, obviously it helps your franchise draft picks, of course. But football, this guy can literally be on literally change your entire team in one time.
Sure.
Baseball, it's
in the
like
immediate. Yeah.
yeah, I think it gets
get
too
what you're
complicated in baseball.
Well, in a draft, like, you can have one draft that just changes everything.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, look, even like Seattle has multiple guys that were rookie starters this year. I mean, every like good team is you drafted well for the probably few years before that.
So something like this would have to go in front of all the owners, and they'd all have to vote on it. So it would have to be, it might even be 2/3. You might need it. You need like it's kind of like with the tush push. Remember, they needed people to
It
overwhelmingly.
might even be more than 2/3.
So I doubt this will happen, but it's an interesting conversation, and it is something that's being. Some teams are trying to fight for this.
I don't know. If you're playing the big poker game, it shows like who can play and who can't. So, I don't hate it.
I kind of agree. Rico,
Was it-
But,
I guess it's-
but Ev has
is
some
this
good
to
I
points.
see what you're
table?
saying, but to me, it's protecting like the dumbasses from themselves for the betterment of the entire sport.
So do
The
you
league
think if this
itself.
happens, Ev, we don't get enough like the Seahawks winning the Super Bowl? You think it's going to be like Just the same 16?
No. I think they'll be really bad because Seattle's like a good franchise. They've been run well for a long time now. I think there'll be some bad ones who do some really, like the Browns and teams like that, who do some really dumb shit. Who put themselves in, like, you think, like, for example, like Denver, whoever was in a bad spot with like the Russell Wilson contract, obviously they fall through that well.
The Jets with Aaron Rodgers, they might have traded a bunch of picks.
I think some dumb teams will do something so stupid that will just take them like out of contention for like half a decade.
Or more.
Or more. And I think that's a major problem. Like, not having first-round picks in the NFL is massive.
Well, let me ask you a question.
You better be good if you're like not having your first-round picks.
How many teams do you think in the NFL have been out of contention for a half decade anyway?
Not many.
That's kind of, I'm like
Not a
in
lot,
between
not
a
a
little
lot.
bit. Because we
Completely out
have
of
seen
contention.
so much of a turnover
At
here
least playoff
in
contention.
the NFL. Like, even you could say, do you think Atlanta's like a lights-out franchise?
No.
Not lights out, no.
They made
They're like average.
They had
Maybe slightly below.
two
I would say below.
runs.
Because they haven't had a lot of
They were getting close to that.
They
before they eventually
had
made the
like
Super
I guess
Bowl.
it's been a little bit now, but they had a really nice run of being good for basically Matt Ryan's.
Well,
Like,
Matt Ryan, yeah.
Yeah.
But since that ended, though, they've been shit.
You know, like the Lions.
they've been like slightly
Lions
below.
are
They
better
keep being
now.
these like 8 and 9.
I know,
teams.
it's
They've been
bad
a lot
stuff.
of 7 and 10.
Finished
8
the
and
year
9.
on like a 4-game winning streak or
8 and
something?
9. Yeah,
No, but they haven't been to the playoffs since.
No, of course
Their
not.
cousins
Chiefs weren't good for a long period of time. Hit lightning in a bottle, obviously.
I don't know. They had Alex Smith before Mahomes.
They were solid. They were good.
good.
In the 80s, and they
Even
they had
Trent-
Way back
Montana,
to like
but the
Joe
80s and
Montana in the
90s.
90s. They went to the AFC Championship,
Like
but then they had some down.
Trent Green, they were decent.
Trent Green, they were decent. Yep.
But they were
We
never
didn't
like your
talk
perennial. You know what I'm saying? We just
Jack
seen-
Castle.
There's a lot of teams who rise up in the NFL. Like a lot of teams have had their turn at the shot. You know, so
We didn't talk about yesterday. Derek Carr saying he's going to come back.
Then he
Where?
would maybe consider it.
Yeah, which means he's going to come back.
I didn't see that.
He said he was in the right situation.
I mean,
Would he,
I don't know what that would be.
I don't
Be a
know. It
backup
depends
somewhere?
how Derek Carr looks. No, he'd only come back to start, which is like,
Who would
again,
start him?
there's a lot of bad quarterbacks.
Honestly, no, it's the Cutler thing with the Dolphins. Like all it takes is like one big preseason injury
Yeah.
where you're like, holy shit, like and you don't have like a real.
I mean,
back-
Phillip Rivers played this year.
yeah,
Maybe
that-
he's the Minnesota
And
guy?
it's like,
yeah, and he
Minnesota vet?
he's someone who like
still pretty young, right?
Kyler Murray goes down.
Not
and then
young, but
he's
like-
Minnesota
35
officially
next
officially
35.
moving away from.
No, but they want to
Dorothy?
they want to bring in a vet with him.
They keep saying Kirk Cousins, but
Right, but why can't that be Carr?
no, they definitely can.
Yeah.
his stats that last season really weren't that bad.
And the Saints were also a disaster.
15 touchdowns,
Was it
5
Raiders or
picks.
Saints?
It was the Saints.
Yeah, Saints are a
They
disaster.
went 5-5 with him. I don't know. They had
No, I don't think it's like Derek Carr was a good quarterback at one
It's not
point.
horrible, yeah.
The NFL's just so weird because, like, I think Shuck is pretty good. Like, but
I had no idea yet, but yeah, you're right.
that's
As
the
of right
thing.
now.
It's
He looked
like
good.
he was good enough that okay, we gotta kind of see what's going on here, and then in 3 or 4 years, you kind of revisit that. Like the NFL, it's just so many weird,
The
so
Saints
many
are
different situations.
Their
People are.
quarterbacks are just
It's
such a
not just
disaster
rich.
anyway.
There's not like rich and poor. There's like okay, but you got like a flood in your basement or like this and credit problem. Like everybody's. It's not just rich and poor, black and white. Like there's a lot of like. We'll see in the NFL. You know what I mean?
The
Like
Seahawks literally were that. They
And it changes quickly,
They
like-
traded away, or did they trade Gino or he signed?
Gino was a free agent.
He was a free agent, so they let Gino go. I thought he got.
Oh, they traded him.
Yeah,
Did they?
Like a mid-round pick, yeah.
yeah.
Maybe
So
like
they
a
trade.
third
So the
round or something like
Seahawks
that.
trade Gino,
Yeah,
trade DK Metcalf,
yeah.
and they get Sam Darnold, and everyone's like, well, they're just punting, and then they
Right.
win the Super Bowl. Like that's what you're saying. I think you're right. Where it's like it's just a lot of we'll see.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they're not punting. There's like, holy shit, this team's really
I
good.
forgot that that was the year after Metcalf.
I know.
But,
Everyone's talking about Gino, but
It
Metcalf.
was for a 3rd-round pick. by the
Yeah.
way, guys.
Clemmer,
I'm sorry.
remind me of the situation. How did Darnold's exit go with the Jets? Like it was very clear cut. He wasn't the guy. Like he had to go at that point.
Yeah. And then he went to Carolina. That was a trade. We traded him. We traded him when we
He
got
didn't like ask out or anything.
Zach Wilson.
No, I'm just saying
Got
though,
picks for
like
him.
it,
One of those things. that just-
we
just
like to dunk on the Jets now,
Didn't we get a 2nd-rounder for
but
him?
in fairness, like they've seen enough that
Oh, it
he
wasn't
wasn't the
going
guy.
team
It
was
wasn't
so
going-
bad
That
they
team was
couldn't.
going.
Agreed, yeah.
It's the Jets.
I actually think the Jets should get less. Of course, it's the Jets. If it was
I don't
one
think
franchise,
anyone's really shitting on them. It's more the Vikings they're shitting on.
The Vikings is
Because
bad.
I mean, listen, there's so many good.
It was for a 2nd, a 4th. It was for a 2nd and a 4th, I think.
And who did they turn those
It's just
to?
more frustrating for the Jets because you had them and
We
it's
traded that
just the
pick
same
away.
thing.
Oh,
Traded that
it's
pick away.
it's a comic relief. Like if I was going to tell you Sam Darnold was going to be originally drafted by one team, leave, go somewhere else, and then win a Super Bowl down the road, who would it be? Jets are minus
yeah.
500.
That was
It's just a funny line, but the Jets probably did have.
But again, shows you how many
Have to get rid of 'em.
situations matter.
They just went 2-14 that year, and then we
Agreed,
and we
yeah.
got Zach Wilson, so we had to trade him.
Well, yeah,
mean,
that's where
at
it's.
that point.
But no, that's where it gets bad. That you also you whiffed on that as well.
Oh no!
Oh,
No! Absolutely.
Yeah.
Even way worse.
That's where they fucked up. But
Way worse.
but you can see they just went 2-14.
Agreed. They had to get rid of him. It was like having, even if he was good, it's nice gloves. They had no hands. They had so many problems.
So in the past, I'm not trying to shit on Jets, but seriously now, the past 10 years or past 7 years, how many top 5 picks have they had?
I have to go back.
They've drafted 2 quarterbacks in those.
Two
Well,
quarterbacks? Yeah. Well, yeah. We go back to Darnold and Zach Wilson.
So two top
And
5
then
picks.
They took Sauce like 4 or 5, I think, something like that. Maybe
So one
Go
hit.
that high.
Sauce hit. He was great.
I have to go back and look.
Yeah, and then this year's
I have a bad memory.
Garrett Wilson was like 10th or
Wilson
11th.
was 10th,
He was
okay.
like 10, something like that.
Wilson was 10.
Yeah, like 10th overall, I think.
Got it.
10 or 11, something like that.
It's bad. I mean, I'll look at it right now. I mean, it's bad. It's we took
They just took
we took
Membo,
Membo
like,
at
7.
7. We had
Membo's good.
Sauce Gardner was 4. By Garrett Wilson was 10. Zach Wilson at 2. Mekhi Becton at 11. Quinton Williams at 3.
That
Sam
was
Darnold
a
at
home
3.
run.
Jamal Adams at 6. We got actually a lot back
He
for him.
was good for a period.
Jamal
of
Adams
time.
was
For
a-
a
We
period
got a
of
lot back
time,
for
He
him.
was good.
Jamal Adams is a
He
hit.
did flip him good. That's true.
Jaron Lee, who is now I think currently in big
Yikes.
like,
Yeah.
accused potentially of murdering his girlfriend or something. So he's
Not good.
Leonard Williams 6. So yeah,
Home run.
we had D.
Actually,
Milner at 9. If you
Actually
want to go way
draft-
back.
Drafted
Steve
pretty
Milner
well.
was really bad. Yeah.
Yeah, Milner was a bust.
I mean, it hasn't been good.
And then lastly for today's show, trading pitchers and catchers report today, mostly today. Still some guys out there. Still some. Gallon's still out there.
Chris Bassett's still out there. Zach Allen's still out there.
Gallon's gonna end up.
Giolito, Zach
Gallon's
Littell,
Gallon's
Verlander.
gonna end up signing a 1-year like small prove it deal, right? It has to be, right?
I
Like,
wouldn't be surprised if he goes back to Diamondbacks maybe for like the qualifying offer. It's like 1 year, 23.
Is there any hitters out there? No.
No, the best hitter out there.
Goldschmidt was like the best one.
Ozuna and Goldschmidt both
Ty
signed.
France still out there, maybe?
Ty France is still out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got Gallen, Bassett, Giolito, Zach Littell, Verlander, and Scherzer all out there right now.
That's pretty crazy. I know Verlander
Like-
and Scherzer are old, but like Gallon's still being out
Chris
there. is pretty
Bassett
wild.
had a good year last
Bassett's
year.
still pretty
Giolito was
wild.
okay last year.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
Where did
No.
Verlander go?
Nowhere. It's crazy.
Verlander's still out there.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Verlander, Scherzer.
It's just like it's starting. Like I'm also like college basketball's fucking going. Baseball's starting. Like you do get a little depressed after football, but there's a lot of good things happening right now. In NBA, there's fist fights in the NBA. What's his name loves fighting.
Isaiah Stewart.
Isaiah Stewart loves fighting. He and also
He'll be suspended for.
no one. The worst thing you could do in basketball is you can like literally. I think like John Morant was suspended less than the guy that was like than the guy who comes off the bench and fights. They hate when you come off the bench and fight. It's like the most thing you cannot do.
Auto suspension. Then when you come off the bench and like actually swing, and 15
Buried the
games.
Knicks in a series.
Let me tell you, the Pistons are
And so
really
many
good.
guys come off the bench. They had to break it up.
I give the Pistons. I know they beat the fucking Hornets yesterday, but like the
The
Pistons.
Hornets been red hot though.
I know, but like
So good.
I'm not saying like because yet. Like, and it is funny though they just lost to. The
I need
fucking
Tatum
Wizards.
to come back, knock out Detroit, and then we beat Boston.
Yeah,
I don't think the Knicks can do it.
Brandon Ingram to replace Steph Curry in the All-Star game. So Steph
Yeah.
Curry, even though you said you said
Oh, we just
Steph
got a
Curry.
signing in baseball.
Oh, who's signed?
Sagano, Tomoyaku.
Oh, yeah,
Sagano with the
Orioles.
Rockies for $5 million.
Oh, that's not a bad sign for them.
The Rockies.
Um,
the Ingram
you
thing,
said
I don't-
Steph Curry would be fine. Now he's gonna miss the All-Star.
Well, I don't know why he would play in the All-Star game.
But he's,
you can't play an All-Star game when you're like. Not
he said
playing
like
games.
he said right after he's like, oh, he's fine. He's
It's not a major injury.
missing 5 games.
he's
He's
gonna
missed
play.
5 games though now.
Well, also the fact that they didn't trade for Giannis to make a move, they should shut him down.
Okay.
It's different if they made a big move, then you obviously push. But like now, now you honestly like, I'd punt the season away and try and get into the lottery, if it's
I don't think it's
possible.
possible.
It might not be.
They're like locked into a play-on game.
Sucks.
They can't drop out and they can't move up. They're like right there, no matter what happens.
That's a bad spot to be in.
I guess you could rest Curry for most of the regular season. If
I wouldn't play. I would try and save his legs and go nuts for next year or something. But
I'd like to
it's just
see-
like a waste of his energy.
I'd like to see somebody go full troll in the All-Star game and take every time you touch the ball, you shoot.
Well, Wemby said that he's going
Literally.
to try and get everyone to get going and make it a thing.
Every single time you get the ball, you fucking shoot.
I love that.
Also,
Also,
Try to
tried to
take
do that.
as
did you guys
many as
see
possible.
did you see the Louisville guy yesterday? Fucking 10 of 16
Mikael
from
Brown.
3.
Really,
I was on NC State. It was brutal.
I was on NC
They
State
literally
too.
they didn't miss a
it
shot.
was over from the moment they
They
took.
didn't miss a shot.
They were down 10-2 and it was over.
He hit 10 threes. He had 45 points.
Yeah.
45, 10, and 9.
I will say, Kansas, I kept hitting yesterday. Thank God they hit because it would have been bad for myself.
Yeah.
Um,
The Arizona alumni, though, you've been to Kansas. I'm sure the bars and restaurants
Bars
and
are fun.
stuff going out. I'm sure they had a blast on the road. But this is the thing we've been saying with Arizona. This is the stretch now where you could be a superpower, and I think they're still very good and in the elite tier. But this schedule of the Big 12 is a bear. We'll see how it goes. They could lose 3 down the stretch here. What do you think they need to lose to get out of the 1 line?
the next 4 straight. Like it
Probably
takes
at
a lot.
least 3 straight. Probably they've been that good.
But Duke
Say
just
that, though,
lost.
but like, what if
Duke
they
just
lose?
lost. They didn't move.
What if they lose to Houston and then Houston beats them in the fucking Big 12 tournament?
But they've already had so
They
many
still have
good
more-
non-conference wins that were
Yeah, I don't know.
runs.
Well,
Florida,
it seems
that
like
Florida,
they.
the Florida wins aging like wine.
I think they award the 1 seeds a little too early. It seems like nobody like.
I'll tell you right now,
I
it's
mean,
over.
it was their first loss. Like what do you mean?
Granted.
Like they've been dominating college basketball.
Granted,
and they lost by 3 points.
they
Yeah,
could
on the
lose.
road at
They
Kansas.
could lose 3 down
But
the.
I'm going to tell you this: the number 1 seeds are pretty locked in. There's 3 that are definite: Arizona, UConn. I'm sorry, Arizona, Michigan, Duke. I think are
Yeah,
pretty
I'd
locked
say
in.
so too.
And then that 4th one is going to be UConn or
Houston's not.
Houston or
Houston shouldn't want it.
because of that thing you told me.
Shouldn't
The
want
whole
it.
thing. I think they should want it.
I don't think so.
I would take the 1 seed.
Definitely.
I'd take the 2 to be playing in down the road.
I mean,
I think all
it's
that
not even
shit's
like
fucking
it's.
over.
You're also
Depending
not
on
getting
the
that much
matchups
of a
for sure.
home game. Like it's not even.
Yeah, I
that
think
fucking-
all the location, all that shit's super overrated.
Yeah, like unless it's actually at
It's
your
neutrals.
like, it's still neutral.
Neutral in your town, man.
Town, yeah, but like, I don't know. UConn comes to fucking New York, and it's UConn for them too. It's the same shit. I don't know. These teams' fans travel and everything.
Yeah.
Um,
I think it's over. I don't think it matters. Like
It's a
that
nice little
much.
problem to have. They're either going to be the 1 or the one of the top 2s right
Yeah.
down the block. It's a nice little.
King of the court tonight too, by the way.
King of the
Court.
court tonight. Hubs, what's your picks tonight?
Well, now I got to look at the king of the court. Before the king of the court,
I was looking at Durant, but I don't think the bonus bet's going to be that big.
I'm going Purdue plus 1.5 at Nebraska. Miami plus 1.5 hosting UNC. The Spurs minus 9.5 against the Lakers. No Luka again. They got lost to the Thunder last night. Pretty good. Grigor Dimitrov and tennis minus 111. Rafael Jodar minus 107. And Hamad Majotovic minus 101.
My king of the court is Sengun, 20 plus points. It's minus 108.
Did Reeves play last night?
Off the bench.
I feel like
That was a nice little gift. Just that they were never not gonna cover the Thunder.
he might start tonight. Then I'm gonna go Reeves, king of the court. What?
Did what?
And then I'm just trying to. I don't want to pick Hawaii and college basketball. I'm going with Nebraska minus 1.5. I just don't believe in Purdue. I also don't know if I believe in Nebraska either. That's a problem. Ev, completely right. Miami plus 1.5. Love that. Is a horrible line.
Come down spot.
Miami's not that good either.
I haven't watched much of them.
Baylor plus 4.5 against BYU.
That's an interesting game. They have an NBA guy on the team.
Yeah.
I like him.
BYU's got to figure it out. That's a must-win tonight. Where's the game?
At Baylor.
Baylor. Maybe
I
Richie
know.
Saunders takes some
That'd be
threes. How did he
5
not he didn't take
straight?
any threes in that game? It was a really weird game from Richie Saunders against Houston.
Yeah.
I'm going Illinois minus 10.5 against Wisconsin. Illinois is fucking really good.
I love that team.
I do too.
Shout out Ryan from Long Island. Love
Auburn minus 3.5 against Vandy, and then Duke minus 17.5 as a bounce back, and then Washington State plus 21.5 against Gonzaga.
I was in trouble.
Gonzaga's not good.
They don't shoot. They
Need
can't
Huff.
shoot,
They
man.
need Huff back, but yeah, we'll see. I've moved off of where I'm at with them.
Can't lose to Portland. That's just what it comes down
No,
to.
you can't.
Can't lose Portland.
Can't.
And that let me tell you, that fucking conference is so bad. It's and I know they've always been bad, but it's worse this year.
The bottom's really bad. People like Santa Clara. I haven't put my eyes on them yet.
They're good.
San Francisco's pretty good. St. Mary's is not great, obviously.
When St. Mary's isn't good, that conference is no good. Yeah, what was it? Santa Clara. Like,
Santa Clara people like a lot.
yeah, I don't.
Rip Sendek out there.
Ev.
Oh yeah, I'm on Miami money line. I'm on Auburn -3.5, and I'm on TCU +7.5. I like them at home against Iowa State.
Rico.
Respect the troops, but they got a bad basketball team. Colorado State -15.5.
Oh, really? All right.
Oh, it's Air Force?
The only time.
Oh, shit, that's tonight.
Only time Clemmer listens to college basketball is when Air Force is told.
Bro,
Not true. I'm a big Kentucky fan.
they got fucking punched Saturday.
I was mad I wasn't on
Oh
it.
no. All right, I'll do this.
This is a what, 9 o'clock tip?
All right, good show. We will be back tomorrow with the fellas. Yeah, good college basketball tonight. Really good college basketball.
Great slate.
All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys, who's out this week? I know.